Put on your headphones and relax. You can do anything else in the meantime. Walk, cook, or simply close your eyes. Because in the next few minutes, you are going to understand money in a way no one has ever explained it to you before. Forget the charts, interest rates, and spreadsheets. Most people think finance is a mathematical science, but the reality is that money is a matter of psychology, emotions, and how you behave. Imagine a tech genius who becomes a millionaire and ends up bankrupt out of pure arrogance, and compare him to a janitor who never earned more than minimum wage, but upon his death left an $8 million fortune to charity. How is that possible? Because financial success isn't about how smart you are, it's about how you behave. Stay with me because we're going to unravel the secrets of the mind so that you never look at your bank account the same way again. Let's start by accepting an uncomfortable truth. No one is crazy. Every decision you make with your money makes sense to you at the moment you make it, because it's based on your personal experiences and the world you happen to live in. If you grew up during a period of skyrocketing inflation, you will see investing differently than someone who grew up in an era of stability. Don't judge your past mistakes. Simply understand that you are operating with the information and emotions you had at the time. But now, it's time to level up. The first big concept you must engrave in your mind is the difference between luck and risk. We tend to admire billionaires and despise those who fail, without realizing that both outcomes are often the product of invisible forces outside of their control. Luck and risk are siblings. When you see someone successful, don't try to copy exactly what they did, because luck played a role you cannot replicate. Instead, look for general patterns. Don't look at the person, look at the strategy. And above all, learn to manage risk so that when luck isn't on your side, you aren't knocked out of the game forever. This leads us to one of the human being's greatest problems: never having enough. There is a thin line between ambition and destructive greed. Many lose everything, not because they need more, but because their ego demands more just to compare themselves to their neighbor. The hardest financial skill to learn, but the most important one, is getting the goalpost to stop moving. If you always want more, you will never be rich, because wealth is, ultimately, the freedom of not having to worry about money. Don't risk what you have and need for something you don't have and don't really need. Let's talk now about the magic that creates fortunes: compound interest. Imagine folding a piece of paper on itself 50 times. At first, it seems like nothing, but by the end, the thickness would almost reach the moon. Warren Buffett's fortune isn't just because he's a good investor, but because he's been investing since he was a child. Time is the secret ingredient. Don't look for astronomical returns to get rich in a week. Look for consistent returns that you can maintain for decades. The key to wealth isn't earning a lot of money all at once. It's being financially indestructible so that compound interest can do its job without interruption. And this is where most people fail. To be wealthy, you first have to survive. There is a huge difference between getting money and keeping money. Getting money requires taking risks, being optimistic, and jumping into the void. Keeping money requires the opposite: humility, fear of losing what you've earned, and accepting that much of your success may have been luck. You must plan for things not going according to plan. Always leave a margin of safety, room for error. If your financial plan depends on everything going perfectly, your plan is bad. The margin of error is what allows you to sleep at night when the market crashes and everyone else is panicking. True wealth is what you don't see. This is one of Housel's most powerful lessons. We tend to judge wealth by luxury cars, massive houses, and expensive watches. But that isn't wealth. That's money spent. Wealth is the money you haven't spent yet. It's the options you have, the freedom to decide what to do with your time. Many people buy things to show others they have money, without realizing that people don't care about your car. They're just imagining themselves driving it. Financial humility is the fastest path to real freedom. Saving is one of the few things you can actually control.
Many people say they can't save because they don't earn enough. But saving isn't what's left over after spending. It's what you choose not to spend to buy your future freedom. You don't need a specific reason to save. You don't have to save for a house or a car. Save for the sake of saving. The cash in your bank account is a call option on the future. It gives you time to think, the freedom to change careers, and calmness in the middle of a crisis. Be reasonable. Don't be rational. In finance, trying to be 100% logical is a mistake because we are emotional beings. A rational financial plan might tell you to invest all your money in stocks, but if that doesn't let you sleep at night, it's a horrible plan. Look for a plan that is reasonable for you, one that you can stick with even when things get ugly. Consistency is much more important than mathematical optimization. Remember that the world changes and you change too. The you from 10 years ago wanted different things than the you of today. Therefore, avoid financial extremes. Don't deprive yourself of everything today to be rich tomorrow, and don't spend it all today, ignoring tomorrow. Look for balance. Accept that you are going to make mistakes and that your goals are going to evolve. Finally, understand the price of investing. Everything in life has a price, but in the world of investing, the price doesn't come on a tag. The price is fear, uncertainty, doubt, and regret. If you want to make money in the long run, you have to be willing to pay that emotional price. Don't see it as a fine, see it as an admission fee for an incredible show. The final lesson of this journey is simple. The greatest value money can give you is control over your time. Being able to wake up every morning and say, I can do whatever I want today, is the highest dividend that exists. Don't let the quest for more take away what you already have. Learn to be happy with enough. Use time to your advantage. And above all, understand that your behavior is much more important than any financial data you could ever read in a newspaper. You have finished the complete summary of the psychology of money. You now have the mental tools to be not just richer, but freer. You don't need to read the book. You just need to apply these truths to your daily life.